So we're going to take this thing apart and try to change out the fuse. I've already kind of prepared it for a little bit of disassembly. These are the rubber plugs right there. Already pulled them out just to show you here. There's another one. There's 2 screws. Those are already unscrewed. With those unscrewed, you can pull this right off. Unscrew these 2 screws. Once you've unscrewed these 2 screws, this should pop right off. Pull this plastic cover here. Boom. These might require pliers, they probably will. Mine are loosened. Oh yeah, make sure it's unplugged. So I'm going to pull this off, the dial, and spin this counterclockwise. Should get easier and easier. Takes a lot. And it just pops right off. Bottom of the burrs here, at the top. Set this aside on the top. You can see in there. These, the springs, the detents that fit into the top of the burr grinder will provide that resistance and steps. Careful with these. They come right out and they have a spring underneath it that is not attached anyway. So keep those together. Take out this one too. Next, I'm going to remove this screw here and this screw here. So I just removed those 2 screws. They're long. They do require a lot of unscrewing. Now it should be pretty loose. It has about a ½ inch of play. There's a screw back here behind the engine here. Back in there, I'm going to remove that one. Next I'm going to pull the 2 screws right here and here. I think they want you to have a small short screwdriver to be able to fit it in there, but at an angle it does get it out. Now I think you gotta, with those 2 screws undone, you gotta pull this out. I'm trying to figure out how to do it myself right now. So I just learned that to get this part out, you just pull this straight out, which I already did and placed it back in here to show you. With a lot of effort and force, it does come right out. You can see it does have a connector there, so let's see if this actually comes out easily. It's getting caught on that little gasket there, but it's not going to hurt it. And there we have it, the whole mechanism. You can see how the handle sits in there. Alright, let's see if this comes out now. Alright, still catching on something, but it seems like something we'll be able to work around. Let's see. So with just a little more force and a little more wiggling left and right, it came out this far. It is still connected to the hardware, to the outlet, and what I think is going to happen is this little box here, the black part there, I don't know if you can see it, it has a screw end. Let's see if I can get that on video here. Kind of see that screws in, so I'm going to try to unscrew it, and that might be where the fuse goes. So that little black box, you do put a screwdriver in and give it a quarter turn. It seems like it popped open. I haven't completely opened it yet. So it says fuse on the side, so I'm fairly certain that we've found what we needed to find. And let's see if we can open this up. Might need another turn of the screwdriver. Oh, no, just pull it out. So sliding it out. Here's our fuse housing, along with the old fuse that seemingly blew up. Placing that back on there. Let's look at this. Yeah, the fuse is totally blown. It's a little charred right there in the middle. Little black spot. So we got these. The 270-1052 at Radio Shack You need the fast-acting version, 2 amp, 250 volt fuse, 4 for $3.80. So I'm going to pull one of those out and put it in the cap here. So here you can see the old one. Looks like it has a little bit thicker filament. And here's the new one. No black glass. So I'm going to put this on its end. This guy in here. So you have to push it down a little bit, I think. So I have the new fuse in the fuse case. I'm going to put it in and give it a quarter turn towards the top of the grinder. We'll come back when I've done that. So you just got to push it in a little hard. There is a spring in there, so you have to put a little force in, and not even a quarter turn. It sat in just fine. I plugged it in. Works. Brought it back from the dead.